Look at this amazing motion design portfolio. In this video, I'm going to share with you why I think it's the best motion design portfolio and also how Valentine can improve his portfolio. This will help you to improve yours too and also give you some inspiration. So the first thing that I love when I come onto Valentine's website is this really nice motion design that stands out. I think it's really great to have some sort of animation or motion design on your portfolio straight away. If you're looking to do something a little bit small and maybe, not as big as this, you could go with doing something like a little animation in your logo like Valentine has here. I think that also looks really, really good. So then the next thing we have is you don't need a video. I think this is really interesting. So let's click on this and watch this video.
You might think you need a video, but we all know the truth. You need more clicks, leads, and sales. I understand this, and that's why when I get a video project, I research your niche and find out what platforms get you the best results, which dimensions the video should be in, and then I'll get working on your script. I don't design anything until we have a converting script that's going to tell your message the best way possible. Most animators out there will focus on making you something pretty, but I'm focused on getting your business results. You might be wondering, who the heck is this guy? My name is Valentine Gallone, and I've become a go-to explainer video producer because each video I create is geared towards getting results. That's why I've received only 5-star reviews and have helped a multitude of businesses increase their bottom line. So if you've got a product to demonstrate or a story to tell, don't waste your time with amateurs and drop me a message today.
So what I really love about this video is that it's focused on results. I think this is a really big problem for a lot of, especially small businesses. They want to get sales, they want to get results. So I think positioning it in this way, you're going to end up attracting certain types of clients that really, really are interested in getting leads, clicks, and sales, which, if you're running a business, you probably are pretty interested in those things. So I think this is really, really cool. And I think it can work as a really great sales tool. I like that, you want to click on this because you're like, hey, why is this person selling video, but they're saying that I don't need a video? So I think that's really awesome too. And then I think the show reel here, that's good too. Potentially, this is kind of mixing messages. So I don't know. I think obviously you want to show the work, but potentially a client who's really focused on results and clicks and leads and things like that, maybe they would prefer to see case studies that would be related to their business and what results that they could get over seeing a show reel. But, I think it's obviously really good to have a little highlight reel as well. If it was me, I would probably change this to case studies. Now, this is obviously a website that is going after more direct clients rather than agency clients. So if you want to go after agency clients and animation studios, I'll pop some links below this video so that you can see some other portfolios and websites that will be more related to that. So contact us, big shiny button. I think that's really nice. Let's just go through this, talk to us, book a meeting. I love this. I'm a massive fan of Calendly. I love that this is also really branded. So yeah, or just write to us if you're shy, because sometimes people aren't ready to book a call straight away. So I think that, having that little line in there is really good. I'm not sure what I think about this. It's definitely bold. It's definitely interesting. I guess what sort of maybe not put me off, but what makes me wonder about this bit is this kind of reminds me of get money off sales kind of sticker. So that would be one bit of feedback that I would give, is potentially changing this to be slightly different design so it doesn't feel like a get money off voucher kind of style thing. Fill in this form to get a quote. So then I like this. What I think potentially is an issue is that there's lots of different calls to action on the homepage. So I think that could potentially be cleaned up a little bit. And then maybe we have either book a call with us, get a quote, or write to us. We really need to focus on one call to action. I think that maybe having get a quote would be better if you're trying to turn off some clients, because these are a lot of questions to answer, right? So I think that potentially I would go with book a call if you're really looking to get leads right now and you really want to get more clients. If you're like, I'm inundated with work, I really need to qualify these clients before they come to me, then I think you can do something like this. So I think it depends on what result you're looking for. I probably still wouldn't put this many questions, but I guess if you're hoping to give them a quote after this, then that's good. But I think that potentially what I would do is try and get them on a call. And then if I'm trying to qualify my clients a little bit, I maybe ask a few less questions than this. Most on the whole, I think this is really good. If you implement something like this, it really depends on what you're kind of going after. But let me know in the comments below this video if you have done something like this or you're thinking about doing something like this. So let's go back. I like this wire streamline process. Satisfaction guaranteed. I feel like that is a bit like, it's kind of meaningless. I'd potentially take that out. I think some of the other stuff like unlimited revisions, I think that's showing like a lot more value. Get a free script. So I think this is interesting because potentially it's like, okay, well, if I want a script, then who am I going to get to animate it? But I'd really love to hear from Valentine, like how many people have kind of gone with this, you know, was it successful? Because I think it would be rare that you would want someone to write a script for you and then you wouldn't want them to animate it for you. So in that way, I think it's quite a good lead magnet, but I think if you're already at the script stage, you're probably pretty sold on doing an animation project, right? So yeah, I think this is nice. I think what I would prefer to see is these be almost like you can click on them into their individual pages and then they bring up case studies, because I think at the moment it looks like it's just going straight to YouTube and I don't really know anything about these projects, you know, which is kind of sad because I want to know more about it. Like I want to know what were the results, for example, since we talked so much about the results earlier. So I think this reviews bit is really good. I think it would be good here to have the photos of these people because I think it would help to build more trust, but this is a great start and I think it's really good to have lots of reviews and testimonials. I think having your clients on there like this is always really great because you want to show like, look, we've worked with big brands. I like this kind of fun title at the top. I don't know whether I put street cred. I would probably put reviews or testimonials or something like that. This is really good. So this is kind of what I was expecting on the homepage. You know, I was expecting this more like these results. So I think this is good, but I think you could definitely dive deeper into this, make a lot more of this, like tell me more about the brief, tell me more about the process, and then tell me the results. Show me a testimonial or a review from the client as well. I think this would just elevate this up so much more. So I'll pop a link below this video where you can check out my case study workshop to help you to create more amazing case studies. So let's take a look at the about page. So I love it that Valentine has a lovely photo of himself here. I think that's really nice. A little bit about himself. I think this is really well designed. I love that he's showing a little bit about his personality and things like that. And I think the only other thing, like we mentioned before, is just making sure we have one clear call to action. So another thing that I would potentially do is have a big call to action button here, get rid of these, because once people are on your website, you really don't want to have them to go back to social media. You want to be drawing people from social media to your website. So I think it's important to take these off. You could potentially put them in the footer if you want, but I think it's important to just have a really big button here that is your main call to action. But I think overall, this is really one of the most fun and exciting motion design portfolios I've seen for a while, especially one that is trying to attract direct clients. So let me know what you thought of this portfolio below this video. And if you want to see more amazing reels and portfolios, then you should check out these videos next.